What if the life you're trying so hard to escape is actually the life someone else is desperately wishing for? You look at other people and think they have a better life. But what if you could see the problems hiding behind their smiles? This is the story of a young elephant who hated his own life until he discovered a truth that completely changed the way he saw himself. Once upon a time, there lived a young elephant who was deeply unhappy with his life. Every day he looked at other animals and wished he could become someone else. He hated his gray skin. He hated feeling different, and he believed that nobody truly appreciated him. One day, the young elephant became so sad that he began crying beneath a large tree. At that moment, a wise monk was sitting nearby. One of the elephant's tears fell onto the monk's face. The monk looked up and saw the young elephant sitting there with tears in his eyes. He gently asked, "Why are you crying?" The elephant replied, "Because I don't want this life anymore. I feel like everyone else is better than me. I wish I could become someone beautiful and special." The monk listened patiently. Then he said, "Perhaps your life isn't the problem. Perhaps the way you look at your life is the problem." But the elephant didn't understand. He said, "Please make me another animal. I don't want to be an elephant anymore." The monk agreed. "But before I change you, I want you to meet 3 animals. Ask each of them one question. Ask them if they are truly happy with their life." The young elephant agreed and began his journey. The first animal he met was a beautiful white swan. The elephant looked at the swan and thought, "This animal must have the perfect life." He said, "You are so beautiful. Everyone admires you. You must be the happiest animal in the world." But the swan shook his head. "No, my friend, you only see my beauty. You don't see what I wish I had." The elephant asked, "What could you possibly want?" The swan replied, "I wish I had colorful feathers. Look at the world around me. There are so many beautiful colors, but I am completely white. I wish I could look different." The elephant was surprised. The animal he thought was perfect was unhappy with itself. The swan then said, "If you want to meet an animal with beautiful colors, go find the parrot." So the young elephant continued his journey. Soon, he found a colorful parrot sitting high on a tree. The elephant looked at the parrot and said, "You must be the happiest animal alive. Look at your beautiful colors. Everyone must love you." But the parrot replied, "You think my colors make me happy? They don't." The elephant asked, "Why?" The parrot said, "Because people love my colors so much that they try to capture me. I'm always afraid that one day someone will put me inside a cage. I would rather have an ordinary appearance and be free." Then the parrot told him, "If you want to find an animal everyone admires, go and meet the peacock." The elephant continued walking until he finally found a magnificent peacock. The peacock was inside a zoo. Hundreds of people were standing around him, taking pictures and admiring his beautiful feathers. The elephant looked at him and thought, "Surely this is the happiest animal in the world." After the visitors left, the elephant approached the peacock. He said, "You are incredibly beautiful. People come from far away just to see you. You must have the perfect life." The peacock looked at him sadly. "No, my friend. You are only looking at my beauty. You are not looking at my cage." The elephant became quiet. The peacock continued, "My beauty is the reason people admire me, but it is also the reason I am trapped here. Every day I watch animals moving freely outside. I watch birds flying across the sky, and I wish I could live like them." The elephant was shocked. Then the peacock said something he never expected to hear. "You know which animal I envy?" The elephant asked. "Who?" The peacock looked at him and said, "You." The elephant couldn't believe it. "Me? Why would you envy me?" The peacock replied, "Because you're free. You can walk wherever you want. You can explore the world. You can leave whenever you choose. Nobody keeps you trapped inside a cage." The elephant became completely silent. He thought about the swan. The swan wanted colors. He thought about the parrot. The parrot wanted freedom. Then he looked at the peacock. The peacock had beauty, attention, and admiration. But he wanted the freedom that the elephant already had. And suddenly, the elephant understood something. He realized that every animal he had admired was secretly wishing for something that another animal already had. The swan wanted colors. The parrot wanted freedom. The peacock wanted to escape his cage. And the elephant? He had been wishing for all of their qualities while completely ignoring his own. For the first time, he stopped looking at what was missing from his life. Instead, he looked at what was already there. He realized that his strong body allowed him to travel long distances. His trunk helped him find food and water. His large ears helped him sense the world around him. And most importantly, he was free. He didn't need to become beautiful like the swan. He didn't need colorful feathers like the parrot. And he didn't need the magnificent appearance of the peacock. He simply needed to understand his own worth. The elephant smiled for the first time in a very long time. Then he turned around and began walking back toward the monk. This time, he wasn't walking like an unhappy elephant who wanted to become someone else. He was walking like an elephant who had finally discovered his own value. When he reached the monk looked at him and smiled. "So," the monk asked, "what did you discover?" The elephant replied, "I discovered that I wasn't unhappy because my life was bad. I was unhappy because I kept comparing my life to everyone else's." The monk nodded. "And do you still want to become another animal?" The elephant smiled and shook his head. "No, I don't want to be a swan. I don't want to be a parrot. And I don't want to be a peacock. I just want to be me." The monk smiled. "Then you have learned the greatest lesson of all." The elephant had not changed his body. He had not changed his life. He had not suddenly become richer, stronger, or more beautiful. The only thing that changed was the way he saw himself. And sometimes, that's all it takes to completely change your life. Because happiness doesn't always begin when your circumstances change. Sometimes, happiness begins when your perspective changes.